Welcome back to your daily dose. My name's Robert. There's my pal Susan, and by now you know Stephen. We
Hi
are
guys.
talking about how we're going to get this work that we know works, whether it's physical exercise, we know that in this case, speech exercise, and make it engaging. And Stephen is an expert in the tech side of things. Remind everybody of the name, where they can download it, please, and then let's talk about engagement and how this opens things up.
Sure. Well, thank you for the warm intro. Loud and Clear is the name of that app. You could download it on whether you have an iPhone, that's the App Store, or a Motorola, Samsung, Google. That's the Androids is called the Google Play Store. Or if you have a tablet, you can download it there too. Engagement is the key. I mean, so on top of voice exercises, in my opinion, I'll be blunt. I think they can be kind of boring. They super efficacious, just kind of boring. By efficacious, I just mean they work really well. So that on top of them being potentially boring, sometimes a non-motor symptom people with Parkinson's can experience is apathy. So all that to say, there can be a really big barrier to engagement, and I think you're hitting the nail on the head. What do I do to drive engagement? I have daily reminders. So if you download the app, you can set it to, oh, hey, don't forget to check in. If you've ever done like a Duolingo, or lots of different apps have this feature. We have like different badges you can earn. And we offer like new content every day. And all of that is meant to drive engagement. It does move the needle. We have a long way to go, I guess is where I'll leave it at that. So what about you guys? I mean, I want to hear about how you guys, I'm sure that there's a big barrier to get people engaged the way you want as well. Have you experienced some of what I said, completely different challenges? How's that been?
Susan,
Well,
go.
I would say SLP, your branch of the medical support community is the one that has been the most interested and the most supportive of us.
Hmm.
They've come to our Jam for Joy. A physician came, several individual therapists have come, and on top of that, engagement is my word of the year. And so it's so much fun to hear you guys kicking it around as a living thing. Uh, and we are still formulating how to integrate. So we would love to talk to you about that.
Well, and you know what you mentioned there about getting people in. People come, and yes, the effect is there, right? Within an hour, if they've never done improvisation before, they recognize, oh wow, not only is this for me, this potentially scary thing, just by the term improv, I'm better at it than I thought I was. Oh, this is a natural thing. And I enjoyed being around these other people. So for some people, it's kind of the respite they get um, from their daily lives, to recognize they get to see and be a different version of themselves. So we incorporate things that, from talking to SLPs, I guess are similar. And it's not because I knew necessarily, I knew on the round sense of what SLP did, but a lot of our exercises have to do with vocalization, being big,
Mhm.
intent. The way when Samantha came and talked to our writing program, and she did the whole thing on intent, the room just went, yes, that was it, right? And so
She taught us speak with intent. That translated into walk with intent, run with intent,
Mhm.
write with intent, box with intent. I mean, we just adopted it
yeah.
and are living it.
So, I thank you for the question, Stephen. I mean, I appreciate that. And that's where back to Susan's point, I think there's tremendous crossover opportunity, and we'd love to continue to partner with you in any fashion, because honestly, I see, we've talked long ago about the app opportunity for improvisation as well. I think there is a communal way with especially video technology getting where it is now, to where there would be more of a drop-in style improvisation, opportunity. So it wouldn't have to be so formalized in a sense of, okay, we meet at this day, this time. It's like,
Mhm.
no, I feel like playing a game with somebody, boom, and you can connect and play an improv game. Find somebody in the tribe to do that. So I think there's tremendous opportunity in that regard. And that's why I love that you're a pioneer for what you're doing with SLP.
As you are and we are in this work that we're doing. I think I remember, Robert, you telling me that some of the speech and language pathologists that you talked to said that they capture their clients' attention for about 20% of the time that they're together. If it's an hour, it's just and then they run out of things that stimulate them, the therapist, or the client. So improv may be the answer. That's what they've come to you to ask for.
Certainly an added component. Stephen, I mean, your thoughts on that? I know we're running short on time, but anything you've heard?
No,
Go.
I, I, I wonder when you guys are going to have like improv workshops for SLPs. I mean, I guess we're ratcheting down, like, there's speech paths, then there's speech paths that work like very closely with the Parkinson's community. And for some, that's almost exclusively they'll do that. And for others, that work at a major hospital system, hey, maybe they see one a week or so. So yeah, it's definitely a really hyper niche there, but yeah, what could that look like? And I would love to riff more about your ideas for an app, how that would translate. Yeah, maybe we'll do that at the baseball game. You coming in town for it?
You bet. We'll be flying in.
Okay.
I'll have Dad with me. The reason for the season, he's been, diagnosed for 22 years, and he's coming in. My sister will be there, who lives in Austin. So it'll be a whole family affair, and I'm so glad that you'll be joining us.
Did you get to
Sure,
play?
yeah.
Did you get some?
Still working on getting numbers. That's actually why I haven't reserved a certain amount yet. But yeah, I'm working on all that now.
Thank
All
you
right,
for your support. That's awesome. And
Oh, sure.
And this is a great collaboration. And thanks for your time here. Thanks for hanging out with us on the dose. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm looking forward to talking more. Okay.
All right. We'll see you soon.
got it.
Bye guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.